Alrighty, welcome to my video. Coach Klein here. First exercise we're looking at is the deadlift. The main muscles being used here are the glutes and the hip flexors. The major joints being used, hips and knees. And here's how you do the exercise. So start with an even grip on the bar. Once the grip is good, about shoulder width apart, you want to pull the bar up your legs as you squeeze your glutes and thrust your hips forward. Slowly lower the bar back to the starting position and repeat as necessary. For our next exercise, we're looking at the sumo deadlift. Very similar to the deadlift, main muscles being glutes and hip flexors. The major joints here are still the hips and the knees. There's a little bit of difference in the way we do the exercise. So the stance is wider than a standard deadlift, toes pointing out. Start with an even grip, around about shoulder width apart in the middle of the bar. Once the grip is good, pull the bar up the legs as you squeeze your glutes and thrust your hips forward. Slowly lower the bar back to the starting position and repeat when necessary. The next exercise we're going to look at is the power clean. This one's a pretty complicated exercise. Major muscle groups being the glutes, the hamstrings and the quads. The major joints being the knees and the hips, as well as the elbows. Step 1, you're going to be looking at a setup, a shoulder width apart, grip on the bar, neutral spine and knees bent. Next, we're going to be pulling the bar off the floor by powerfully extending our legs, making sure to keep your back flat and your chest up. The next step is to scoop and the second pull. So once the bar is above your knees, shift your torso to a vertical position and rebend your knees slightly. Now you need to extend the hips, the knees and the ankles while simultaneously shrugging the bar with your shoulders. The bar should be pretty close to the body. Catch the bar by driving your elbows forward and rotating them around in the bar, and catch the bar in front of your shoulders and then stand up. The last step is to start the position from the beginning, so drop the bar back down, but ensure that you have the safety equipment available to make that happen. Alrighty, next up we have the power snatch. The main muscle groups here being the glutes, hamstrings and the quads. You'll also be using your hips, knees and your shoulder joints. If we start off with this exercise, you want to hold the barbell around with wider than shoulder grip width. So we're going to assume that starting position and then jump and shrug without leaving the ground to propel the bar upward. Keep the bar close to the body. Relax the arms as the bar moves upwards, and when the bar reaches shoulders height, you need to drop into a quarter squat stance and receive the bar overhead with locked elbows. Stand up once you've caught the bar and then repeat where necessary. Alrighty, next exercise is the bench press. Main muscle groups here are the chest and the triceps. The main joints, elbow and shoulder for stabilization. For this one, you want to position yourself on the bench with the bar around nipple height. The bench should support your back and your head. Grip the bar with shoulder width apart, or a little bit wider depending on your desired effects. The wider your grip is, the more chest, the narrower, the more tricep. Lift the bar off the rack safely, lower the bar to your chest and then push the bar back to the starting position, ensuring you don't lock out your elbows, and then repeat as desired before re-racking the bar on the machine. And finally, our last exercise is the chin-up. Muscles here will be the lats and the triceps being our main prime movers. The main joints are the elbows and shoulder joints. For this exercise, you want to grip the bar around shoulder width apart, or depending on what your apparatus is, gripping the bar. From here, you want to use your arms and your triceps to pull your body up so that your head is at bar height. Then slowly lower yourself down with control and then repeat as desired. Once you finish, just lower yourself and release the bar safely. Well done. All finished.